win their exposure. I can't speak to that.
I think that is so important. I think the issue of being able to celebrate the wins and celebrate the people that spearheaded those wins, it encourages people to want to even do more. I think it becomes a problem, and if we're not careful, that's what we as leaders find ourselves doing. You only point it out when it's bad. And I hear you, because when it's bad, it can get worse. But if that's all we are doing, you get to a place that every time you want to point it out, there is already a default resistance. So even in our personal relationships, in our marriages, we need to ensure that we are also celebrating the wins. But there will be no win to celebrate if people are not being given their own unique assignments. Am I making sense? It's extremely important. All right? You wanted to add to that? Or we're good there?
No, I just wanted to say, that's where they talk about the sandwich approach, where
Yes.
if you want to say something that you're not happy with, perhaps start with what you're happy with. And more so in a volunteer organization like this, where people are really sacrificing too.
Yes.
It's a different story if you're getting a paycheck for it. It's almost expected of you. But to say, you've done well here, improve here, but well done here. And then people forget all the bad that you've said. They remember the good things that you said. But it's actually, you've made your point.
It really, really works. It really, really works. We should practice it with our children, with our spouses, and definitely with our teams. Now, we have only about 3 more minutes. Any questions from the floor? I wish we had more time, because, look, I gave you a catalog of questions. And so we'll do this again. Yes. He wants to ask a question?
I actually wanted to ask a question with relation to how you manage your teams. Do you use the same strategy at work, in the market, and in a place like this, Ndia just mentioned, in a volunteering space? Do you see, is there any
parallel?
Yes, or any improvements that we can, anything different that we can do while we're in the church?
So I'd say on my side, I was fortunate to be a leader first in church, going into...
See, church helps you. Don't downplay the house of the Lord. Please, shoot.
Being a leader in church, then also after my father's passing, managing the business as well. So I came into corporate space leadership with church and home experience. And I'd say it's not the same. It's obviously different, but my leadership style, I like to maintain the same, which is the open door, having a relationship, being with the people, not always sending people somewhere that you're not reaching, being with the people. If we come on Saturday, you come with them. If setup starts at 6, you also try your best to be here at 6. So being with the people is the strategy I use. Yeah.
All right, let me take one more at a time, please.
Not a question, but to answer what he also said. Mm-hmm. In a volunteer organization, it's very different how you motivate people. Yeah. Because in a corporate organization, they say we don't evaluate, we eliminate. Okay? So, but in a volunteer organization, it's very important to refocus on the why.
Yes.
Because when you buy into the why, you are doing what you are doing, then sometimes you don't need to be motivated. So refocus on the why, and once you find meaning and purpose on the why, then you are bought in.
I think in that regard, that is commonplace, whether it's volunteer or whether it's secular. When people buy into the why, you do less work.
Yeah.
And so that's why what we need to do in the back office in the next 2 weeks becomes extremely important, and see how we can tell a story of the why. All right, we're out of time. You wanted to throw something?
No, he covered me. Thank you.
All right, we're out of time. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you.